We're back with Mark and Cheryl Richards, founders and executives of Maryl Group, Inc. Have you folks always worked together since being married?
Just about. Actually, we worked together even before being married, and have worked together for, almost 30 years now.
Yes. Interesting story how that came about. Cheryl walked into the office in a relatively small facility in Modesto, California, and she walked in and she had a pair of white pants and a green sweater, and she sat down in the front office, and someone called and said, "You have to see what's sitting in the front office." So I walked through rather nonchalantly and went into our personnel office and asked the personnel lady to interview this young lady sitting in the front office, and let's see if we can't find her a job. And she said, "Well, what kind of a chauvinist attitude is that, you know?" I said, "Well, she's really pretty, so I think we can find a place for her." So, and Cheryl was applying for a position in our production plant, and she got the job, and she wound up being our receptionist a little bit later, and she sat right outside my office, and from the moment I saw her, that was it. So it took 3 years for us to get together, but it's been a wonderful relationship, and we work together 24 hours a day.
Wait, so at that time, you were already the owner of the company?
I was already the owner of Raycor, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How did that start then? Did you go straight into that after college?
I was a stockbroker first, and I found out that wasn't quite what I thought it was, and started this manufacturing business out of that office, right, at night and weekends. It was quite a startup.
It's quite a success story, that company.
It was a garage blueprint, build a prototype, show people, fix it, change it, get it to work, model in it.
What kind of manufacturing was it again?
Filters for trucks and boats.
And you had an engineering degree or something, or?
Actually, I was a math major, but I worked a little bit right out of college with Hyster Company, the forklift people, and I had an introduction to diesel engines with them. As I worked in a new products department and put together reports and whatnot for the salespeople of what this meant for the Hyster Company. And the process of doing that, I learned enough about diesel engines just to be dangerous. And when this opportunity came along, I thought, here's an opportunity for me and an opportunity to bring a product to market that was needed. And it worked out great. It worked out wonderfully. So not with without a little elbow grease, though.
When you first got that business started, did you have somebody help you out, or you just figured it out on your own, or how did that work?
It was pretty much figured out on our own. We started with a guy that had an idea, and it all, let's say, began with a product called the France, F-R-A-N-T-Z, oil filter, which was a pyramid marketing system selling a can with a toilet paper in it, for automotive bypass oil filters. And the original idea for the fuel filter came off of that, albeit they converted to paper towel rolls. But when the paper towel roll got wet, it would shrink and then it would quit working. And so that's the patents that I obtained were based on changing that aspect of the device to create a system that would not shrink and quit working when they got wet and dried out.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.